name's Rowan and I'm the Customer Engagement Assistant here at Forth Valley Sensory Centre. This is Hannah, the Volunteer Coordinator, and today we're going to be having a wee chat about sustainable volunteering. So Hannah, what is sustainable volunteering?
So a lot of people think sustainable volunteering is just, focused around green energy projects. And whilst that is part of it, it isn't the sole ethos behind sustainable volunteering. So we do focus on that as well at the centre. It is part of our policy. We have volunteers who go litter pick in the local community to try and tidy the environment. We also have 2 gardens which we grow our own produce in, and that has been really successful so far.
Alright, how many garden volunteers do you have?
Well, at the moment we have 1 volunteer who is the main gardener, but then we have other volunteers who help them. I'd maybe say around about 5 so far, but that number is increasing by quite a amount, and we've got a lot of interest because it's such an interesting area that a lot of people are interested in nowadays, and it teaches them a lot more transferable skills.
Alright, what kind of skills?
So it would be about how they can actually grow their own produce, how they can maintain and upkeep everything like that in the garden. It also teaches them things like teamwork, listening to instructions, working independently, time management as well, making sure they get here on time, and health and safety and hygiene and everything like that, because you don't want to just go into a garden without rubber gloves or anything like that. You need to protect yourself. So it teaches them quite a lot of things that they can then take forward into different areas of their life or into different career paths.
That's very interesting. I would have thought it was just about energy redress things as opposed to turnover.
Because that's the main part actually of sustainable volunteering. It's how can we keep our volunteers, how can we make sure they feel happy, supported, and how can we feel that they are encouraged to go out into the local community and encouraged to continue on with us volunteering. So it's how can we incorporate everything as well as an environmental focus.
Teaching them things as well as making them feel comfortable being here and like they're doing something.
Things like, because we're a charity of obviously people who are blind and deaf, a lot of it is sensory awareness. So not only are they coming into a centre and volunteering where, as we mentioned before, the transferable skills, they're also learning about deaf awareness and blind awareness, and this can involve even learning some of BSL language and how to sight guide and everything like that they can then take out. And these are skills that employers are really interested in. So not only are they encouraging their own personal development, they're making themselves more attractive for the job market. So this is how we want to involve sustainable volunteering at the centre. We want to help the community, but then we also want to help our volunteers. It's
a give and take. We help the community helps us, because without the volunteers are part of the community, but they're part of our Forth Valley Sensory Centre community as well, I suppose.
And at the end of the day, that's the most important part. They come to us, they come to the centre, and we want to make sure that they have all the support and all of the skills that they need.
Interesting.
It is, isn't it? So we're hoping to involve it a lot more with our policy in the future. We already involve it, but it's something we really want to dig into and incorporate into all our different facets of the centre to make sure that we're providing the best volunteering opportunities that we can.
Well, that's lovely. I look forward to being able to tell all the centre users and people that come into the centre more about sustainable volunteering.